Hello and welcome. My name is Laura, and I would like to tell you a little about myself. So, through this drawing or slash inking of this drawing, you will learn a few facts about me. First off, I am 20 years old, and I was born December 23rd of 1997, making me a Capricorn, which I absolutely love horoscopes. So I feel like Capricorns kind of do. I am very in touch with my Capricorn, even though a lot of people are like, why do you even believe in that stuff? So, yeah. I like horoscopes. I am very short for my age. I am 4'10" and a half. For the longest, I thought I was 4'11", but I'm not. I am actually 4'10", so yeah, that put a damper on me thinking I was a little bit taller than I was. But it's all okay, because that's just my height. That just means I can hide better. I'm a master at hide and seek. Or I'd like to think I was. Probably not. But oh well. I tend to like to run off and do my own little thing. So that makes me kind of an introvert. But I'm actually an ambivert. I like social gatherings. But at the same time, I can totally get lost in my own little world, doing my own little thing. So if I ever seem to like not be present, that's because I'm kind of off doing my little thing. I am a human female, which I don't even know why I needed to say I was human, because I would hope I'm human. Anyway, yep. I was born on Earth, because there's all these other places you can be, other planets you can be born on. Nope, I was born on Earth. I'm sorry, I'm having a little too much fun with this. A few of my hobbies are drawing, which that's pretty obvious. I love to read and make it my own little world, so that hints as to my other little hobby. I like to write. And when I write, I tend to like making up these characters. Excuse my little dog, it likes to bark a lot. I like to make up characters. And as I make up my characters, that's just something I've always kind of done. So you'll probably see me drawing a whole bunch of like random little characters, or as people call them, OCs, which is legitimately what I do because I have no life. I am kind of a major roleplay nerd. So I tend to play as a lot of my characters. Alright, well, back to this video and telling you about myself, because I got a little off topic. Again, I like to roleplay and I like to do a lot of other things. Those are a few of my little hobbies. I do actually like to volunteer quite a bit, which I don't know if that's just like something that was, because my mom used to tell me that I needed to volunteer a lot because it looks good on like paper and stuff. But as I got older and realized that, hey, volunteering isn't as bad as some people make it sound it to be. So I actually like volunteering. I will volunteer for a lot of things. It's very weird. I volunteer at the public library. I probably volunteer at the art center. I volunteer at, just last weekend actually, I volunteered at my sister's archery game. So yeah, it's fun to volunteer. Oh, and before you think anything crazy, I actually have hazel eyes. I don't have green eyes. I don't have eyes that are just really weird. I actually have hazel eyes. So for me, when I color these eyes, they're going to be a lot of different colors. So sorry about that. And a lot of times my hazel tends to put a lot of blue and green at the outside. And then I tend to have like a brown middle near my iris. Just a little weird. So, I like my eyes. They're probably my favorite part of my entire face. I like my eyes. And to finish with the list of what's going on here, I don't actually like rude people. I tend to really dislike that a lot. And so that's basically one of my only, like, things I dislike are really rude people. I love the idea of magic. I mean, it's fun. It's a neat little thing. I myself wish that a lot more people would, like, open their mind to it, but I understand that a lot of times it scares people. So it's understandable, like, for them not to really like the idea of magic. And again, I love art. So most of the time when I'm reading or writing or drawing or something, I will incorporate some sort of art with it. So yeah, there's probably a lot of my fan art floating around the internet because I love to draw, like, a lot of my favorite characters together. So that it kind of just goes together. And again, I'm touching up on the reading that I like to do. My coloring, I've never been good at coloring, so excuse my horrible coloring skills. I'm not a colorer. Like, if it's not my drawing, I can color just fine. But when it's my own drawing, it tends to look absolutely hideous. Anyway, I have 2 younger sisters that are the absolute light of my world. They mean everything to me. And they're one of the main reasons I love to draw and read. Because I did learn to draw and I did learn to read from my grandfather. But the reason that I say my sisters are the major impact on that is because without them, I probably would not have pushed myself more to be a better illustrator for the stories that I tell them at bedtime. So, yeah, when they were younger, I would make up stories, and so I'd make up characters, and they would want to see the characters that I've made up. So I'd have to go back and write and draw a little book, and just kind of tell them the story again. But my only issue was I would never, like, fully write down the entire story. So I would never remember the full story that I've told them, and they'd love the idea because it would always give them a different story. But it's just something that they liked, and I liked doing it, so I picked up drawing and telling stories as one of my favorite pastimes. My mother, of course, she gave me the supplies, and she told me that it was a good thing for me to do. My grandmother told me that I was a really good storyteller, so I thank her a lot for that, even though sometimes we don't see eye to eye. But it's okay. You're not supposed to always see eye to eye with your family members. My uncles, they are absolutely wonderful. I mean, without them and my grandfather, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have understood that you sometimes do need the opposite sex to help you, even if it's not, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just that without them, I'm pretty sure I would have been way worse than I actually am. So that helped a lot. And yeah, I think that just kind of puts everything into motion. Kind of what I wanted to tell you all together. I need to put black in this because I don't just have brown hair. Oh, and the name above is actually my first name. I don't like it as much so I don't go by it. I tend to like Laura way better. But it's my given name, and I do use it. I'm not a big fan of it, so I just go by Laura more often than I do. Not my first name, so it's all good. I have issue where, like, one moment I can be really, really, like, preppy, And then the next moment, I can be really, really dark. And I think that's kind of normal for my family because that's kind of how all of us are. So I don't see it as a real issue, but I see it for other people, they tend to think it's a little weird. So I hope this video doesn't seem too weird, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will try to upload another one later. But another reason I made this video was because I just got my second job, and so there's a good chance a lot of my video I won't be uploading, but a lot more, because first off, I don't upload a lot to begin with. Second off, I will be working a lot of night shifts, I think, more or less. I don't know, really. I start tomorrow, so yay. Anyway, I will try to upload once a week and see if that works. I hope you liked this video of me talking through kind of everything. And if you like this type of video, or if you just want me to draw and do music or a story in the background, tell me in the comment section, and I will take that in consideration. Alright, well, thank you, and I hope you had a great day.